I'm finally off the grid. I did it. That means I'm no longer reading at Daily Mail and Reddit Conspiracy. I'm only on the internet lately to check on some stamp values. I'm following the Celtics. Tonight's game was a good one. Dallas had their star out, but the Celtics were also missing a couple key players. So what, who cares? It's true, so what, who cares? Moving on. So off the grid to me basically means no longer caring about any headlines. There's nowhere on the internet I'm going for anything from anybody. I'm getting nothing from nobody. I should probably blog on stamps, saying that it's my focused interest. I'm basically sorting out all the mint stamps, and the canceled are being placed into country batches. I'm hoping I have enough common mint stamps to form a collection of its own. I don't know what the end game will be on that. I'm definitely going to house a lot of stamps. I'm unsure how many common stamps can be put together into a collection. I'm going to be very picky considering these are the bottom tiered valued stamps. If they have any flaws at all, I'm throwing them out. There's nothing more silly than a common stamp with flaws, even one flaw. There better be something interesting about it. It better not be a very noticeable flaw. Then when you move up the food chain, you might let a flaw slip through. In general, though, the key to stamp collection is to find stamps that are in good condition. You want to find good guy stamps. There's also going to be a lot of work at the end to get stamps off of envelopes and to dry them, and most of stamp collection is figuring out values and then deciding how to store. To be a stamp collector is to be a philatelic physician. You try to do no harm. Mistakes will happen. I'm against clutter in stamps. I know I'm pretty much just holding on to this stuff. I am also creating quality by culling the negative value stamps out of it. Into the future, someone's going to get this collection or parts of it, and they're going to love it. They're going to sense that someone did a good job on that they were thoughtful. And that's probably where the enjoyment of stamps comes into play. It's a feeling of eternity. I noticed quality in previous collectors when I stumbled across their junk or their stuff. You can just tell, leafing through a bit of it, of any part of it, whether it is serious material or not. That's another thing collectors want to keep in mind. If you're planning in an end game to sell it at some point, then of course you want to be selective. You want to put together a good presentation. You want to know what you have, too. I was racist toward common stamps, but I'm done doing that. But I am going to be vicious and throw out all stamps that don't deserve to be hoarded. If you're collecting everything, it just becomes basically hoarding. Thus, in conclusion, I am off of the grid in this way. I'm free from it all that clutter called the medium. I'm done with it. It's done. That doesn't mean I'll stop making these videos. I just can't promise that I'll be making them all that often, considering I have other things now to do. I'm trying to be a good guy with my time. Or it's our time, according to Spicoli. So, the other part of being off the grid is that I'm listening to non-stop Pink Floyd. That's another of my focused interests. So I have Pink Floyd on playlists going on, and the Google algorithm knows that I need stuff over and over again. The one complaint I do have is that they keep asking me to click a button. They freeze the music and they say, "Hey fella, are you listening to this?"